Yo, what is going on, all of you amazing people? Today I have an absolutely crazy, whatever you want to call it, gameplay. It is a quad nuclear. He's playing solo in headquarters. Today's gameplay is by DeSnipa. You guys, if you've been around long enough, you know how amazing Snipa is at every single Call of Duty, but especially Black Ops 2. And this is an amazing Black Ops 2 gameplay. If you guys aren't subscribed to him, go be sure to check out his channel. It'll be linked down below in the description. If we can maybe hit like 1,500 likes on this video, that would be an awesome goal to, try to reach for. If not, that's okay, but let's see if we can do that. That'd be amazing. Also, if you enjoy the commentary, my channel will be linked down below in the description on that road to 2,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much. Hope you enjoy. Alright, and for today's commentary topic, this is a story that I told a long time ago on my channel. So most of you guys have probably never even heard this story. Maybe a few of you that have. This is about the time that it was probably the closest that I have ever been to dying or having a chance at dying. Okay, so I was snowboarding and it was me and two of my friends and we're going down this hill. Now I'm a pretty good snowboarder, like I can do some pretty cool things on a snowboard, man, some pretty cool tricks and stuff like that. Now I don't know how many of you guys have ever been snowboarding or skiing or just anything winter sports wise, like up with like hills and slopes and stuff like that. But I was going down one of the slopes and there was this box jump, and now the box was like one of those things where it goes up and then goes out and then you fall off. It was a pretty large box actually. You had to get pretty high up in the air, and I go up on top of this box, and this is probably, I'd say, 8 feet up in the air, something like that. Now if I were to jump off the end, it'd be even higher, but if I were to jump off the sides, I'd say probably about 8 feet up in the air or something. And I get up on top of this thing. Now I go up, I get on top of it, and I'm going towards the end, and I see this little girl laying in the landing zone with her dad, like literally just sitting there, and I would have absolutely probably crunched her if I didn't try to get off the sides. Which, first of all, I'm not going to get into a rant about this today, but you should never let your kid, like, that's like the #1 rule. This person was literally sitting in a landing zone with his young daughter, and we can't see, us other snowboarders or skiers, we can't see the people that are at the end when we go up on the box just because of the way it's angled. So we have no idea that somebody's there. So I start to like try to wiggle myself off the side, because that, if you're on a snowboard, man, it's not exactly easy to switch directions, especially on the top of a thin box. So I start to try to wiggle myself off the side, and when I wiggle myself off forward, my board slips. Now I'm talking like, okay, so I have my left foot forward. Try to picture this. I have my left foot forward and I'm on top of a box. It's probably about a foot wide or something. Now I wiggle myself off forward, but my board slips out from under me, so I start falling like back first towards the ground. Now on the side of these boxes, there are these rails that stick out, like it's for people who want to, grind on the rails. There's a box and there's rails on the side, and I fall backwards and I bang my head on the rail, and I immediately apparently blacked out. Now I didn't black out for long. My friends were both there and they got me to get up and stuff, and they got me to get down to the bottom of the hill, but I was woozy and I sat down in this lodge at the bottom of the hill and I put my head down and I was like, I just need to go to sleep, because it was bad. And first of all, you should never go to sleep after you hit your head like that, because that is, I think, the way that you end up in a coma or something. If you get a concussion, you never want to sleep immediately after, I don't believe. I'm pretty sure that's like a proven fact from Albert Einstein himself. You never want to sleep after, you get a concussion. I didn't know I had a concussion. I mean, I knew I hit my head hard. I wasn't really sure and I wasn't thinking, so I put my head down and I went to sleep, and I was just passed out. Now I was passed out for a long time, and eventually, the gist of the story, they woke me up, and we decided, I was like, I'm going to go back to my friend's condo, because my friend owns a condo up at this ski resort. Really nice condo. I'm not going to get into that, but it's a really, really nice condo, and I was planning on staying there already for the night. So I just told him, I'm going to go back up the hill. I'm going to go stay at my friend. I'll walk to my friend's house if you guys come with me, and I'm just going to go in for the night because I'm done. There's no way I'm snowboarding anymore. So as we're going up the lift, apparently multiple times, my head started to bob and like I started passing out on the lift. Now I put my head on my friend's shoulder one of these times, and I was just out. And they were trying to wake me up by the time we got to the top of the lift, because like when you get to the top of the lift, you don't get off easily. I know a lot of you have probably never snowboarded in your life, but for those of you who know, like, you actually have to like ride down a little hill when you get to the top of the lift. Like, you have to get your other foot on the board and actually ride down. Now, if you were passed out, there's no way you're getting off that thing cleanly, and by cleanly, I mean you were literally going to eat shit. If your friend can even drag you off the lift, you're gonna eat it as soon as you get off. And if your friend can't drag you off the lift, well then you're going all the way back down the hill passed out in my case. Literally probably would fall off the chair and die, honestly. But okay, so they wake me up to get off the lift. I make it down the lift, and I'm like, alright guys, I'm just going to walk back. And I was expecting them to come with me. This is why you never want to have douchebag friends, because they were, you know, only caring about themselves at this time. And they were like, you know, we think we're going to go meet up with some people at the lodge. You think you can make it back there, okay? And I didn't want to be like one of those kids who's like, nah, man, I really need you guys to come with me in case something bad happens. So I said, yeah, you know, whatever, you guys can go. And I walked back, literally walked back by myself after I had passed out multiple times. And luckily I did make it back, but all I was thinking, it was a far walk. It had to be, I don't know, at least 10-minute walk across like the top of this ski resort. And all I was thinking the next day is if I would have passed out on my way back in like the street or, you know, in a snow pile right next to the street, I don't think anybody would have found me. I probably would have either gone into a coma or died of hypothermia or something. And because I was, you know, when you pass out from something like that, it's not like exactly like it's a light sleep. Like, you are out cold. Now, I know this isn't like a story of where I was close to dying, and eventually I made it back to my friend's condo, and I just went in and slept, which is also a bad idea. Like I said, you never want to sleep when you have a concussion like that. And the next day, I went to the doctors, and they said, yeah, you have a concussion. You know, don't be dumb. Don't be doing stupid stuff. So I was like, okay. And I know I wasn't like the absolute closest to dying, so I hope you guys weren't expecting me to be like holding on for my life over a cliff or something like that close to dying. No, it wasn't that close, but it was one of those situations where it actually could have happened. Like, there was a realistic chance that it could have happened, and it was just dumb by my friends not to come with me. I mean, they were just being assholes, or a-holes, apologize, and it was just not smart on my part to go alone. I should have forced them to come with me, because that is not good. But if you guys enjoyed this story, please be sure to drop a like down below. If you've ever had any similar incidents like that, please let me know in the comments. Like I said, guys, go subscribe to Sniper. He really deserves all the love he can get. He's an amazing player, obviously. And my channel is getting close to 2,000 subscribers, guys. So if you have an extra second and you want to check out my channel, I would really, really appreciate it. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Stay positive, stay happy, and stay confident, fellas. I'll see you.